This little guy is Karlo. Sadly, his older brother just died a few days ago. He was one of the 27,000 children who die each day of the consequences of poverty. Mostly in journalism, we focus on the tragedies, on the bad news. But today I want to share some good news. It began when Karlo became sick. His family fears that they may lose him. I found Karlo in the Nuba Mountains here in Sudan. The simplest things kill kids here. I was traveling across this harsh land with the help of Samaritan's Purse, an American aid group. We gave Karlo and his family a ride to the nearest clinic. Now, this area is in dispute, so there's no medical help from the Sudanese government. The thatched roof hospital we bring Karlo to is run by a group of German doctors. Karl Eider and his wife Gabby work here, struggling to find enough vaccines and medicines to keep children alive.
Yeah, he's coughing and diarrhea.
They take a look at Karlo. His mom tells them that he's been suffering from fever and diarrhea. That's what his brother had before he died. Dr. Eider orders up a blood test. Saving kids' lives in places like this is simple and inexpensive. It starts with vaccinations and basic sanitation, and we've cracked the code on saving children's lives. Back in 1960, 20 million children died each year from poverty. UNICEF announced recently that the figure has now dropped below 10 million for the first time. Just think about that. 10 million children's lives saved each year. That's 100 million lives saved each decade. The tests do show that Karlo has malaria. He'll be given a medication that is almost always effective against malaria here. It costs just 50 cents for an entire course of treatment. Now UNICEF is aiming to cut the death toll for children again, down to about 4 million, because there are so many lives at stake here, lives just like Karlo's. In the Nuba Mountains, for the New York Times, I'm Kristof.